next year, I'm definitely going to come down and experience. Hey, come on in. Come on in.
No, it's a great event.
Oh, awesome. Let's go. A little old-fashioned YouTube. You got it. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good time?
Yes.
Good deal. Great time. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. You get to experience new people, new bourbon, and it's a great experience. Hey, how we doing? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at here.
Bourbon on the Banks, baby.
Oh, Bourbon on the Banks, a little old-fashioned YouTube. Check it out. Yes, sir. All right, appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all had a good time? Good. Awesome. How we doing?
Bourbon on the Banks! Woo! For the 5 Springs.
Man, you got you something there. Let's go. I love the energy. You get to experience new people, new bourbon, and I would definitely come back next year. If you ever get a chance to come to Bourbon on the Banks, I suggest you do so. Tom Morrow, shout out to you for making this happen for a little old-fashioned. Let's go back because we have 2 more hours. My last 2 hours is going to be amazing, like my first 2 hours, because I'm meeting new people, I'm telling people about my channel, and hopefully you get to experience this next year. Let me know in the comments below if you have been to Bourbon on the Banks and what you think about it, because I think it is amazing. But let's go down to the other end. I just made it to one end. So let's go down to the other end and let's see what they have. You can spend all day long here at Bourbon on the Banks, and that's what we're doing today. See if we can find some good bottles, you know, at some great prices. Let's go. Left Bank. I think it's the first time I ever seen this particular brand. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried it and what you think about it. Now it looks like it has won some awards. So I'm going to go up here and hopefully he can tell me a little bit more about Left Bank. Jackson, Tennessee is not a small town, but it's not a big town. But we don't have this particular brand. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Sure, I'm not in Tennessee yet.
Okay.
But what Left Bank is, we recreated how bourbon got its name.
Okay.
Bourbon got its name in the early 1800s from 2 French brothers floating Kentucky corn whiskey downriver to New Orleans. All the French people who lived down there wanted stuff made the French way, like brandy and cognac. So this American whiskey, distilled in charred oak barrels, became known as that Bourbon whiskey. American whiskey made the French way.
Okay.
So we recreated that origin story by taking Kentucky whiskey from the left bank of the Ohio, putting it on a barge, floating it downriver to New Orleans, and bottling most of it on the left bank of the Mississippi.
Awesome.
My small batch bourbon.
Okay,
this
small
is
batch.
3 barrels.
Okay.
That I combined together with each have their own finish, the heavy char, heavy toast, and French oak wood. These wood staves are put in the barrels during their journey.
Okay.
So while it's moving around from Kentucky to New Orleans, that extra wood is imparting its own flavor and finish to it.
Awesome.
So our small batch is always a combination of those wood finishes, and the goal is to give you perfect balance.
Okay.
You get heat from the toast, you get sweet from the French oak and vanilla and bread notes, and in the char, it tones it down like a charcoal filter. So the small batch is always perfectly balanced, 101 to 109 proof.
Awesome, good deal. My first time ever trying this brand, and let me tell you, the presentation. I love when someone is excited about their product, because when they're excited about the product, I'm excited about the product. Now let's try it together.
You got like a nice little.
Perfectly blend.
From Louisiana area.
Hey.
Yeah, so my name is Aaron Gooding. This is my wife, Allie Gooding, and we own Last Cut Crystal.
Okay.
We design, hand cut, and create like the most unique bourbon glass designs you'll ever see. All of them are done here on this spindle. So this was a spindle that was resuscitated out of an old glass factory. Same with all of these wheels. These are all stone wheels, and each wheel has its own cutting pattern. So we can do different kinds of cuts and designs. We can do contrasting patterns and things like this.
Okay.
We also do more highly polished glasses such as this. And each glass is truly cut one cut at a time. So as I
this is cool.
do them all here on this spindle, yeah. And this is what they used to do back in the old days. I mean, they had to be really patient. So all I'm using is the water, and that's what keeps the wheel cool, and that's what carves into the glass, which is what they used to do about 100 years ago. It's called American Brilliant cutting, and it's a lost art. I'm the last one in the States to practice this way.
Learn something new today.
Yeah, learn something new every day. So because of the variety of different shaped wheels, we can do a lot of different patterns. We can do kind of more traditional Art Deco patterns like this, where we hand polish. But then we can do stuff that's more unique. We can get really detailed. Like you see on this Glencairn here, we have like a castle design.
Okay.
So yeah, it allows us to do lots of different work.
That is awesome.
Appreciate it.
And for me, I love old fashions. That's why my YouTube channel is called A Little Old Fashioned.
Yeah.
And what I came to figure out, and my wife calls me bougie about it, but
this is as bougie as you can put an old fashioned.
you know, I don't care how good the old fashioned is. If you put it in a regular glass, I'm going to deduct the point. I am. It has to be in a great glass. These are great. Because
so much.
the presentation means a lot when it comes to bringing a drink, especially on the high end part, the high end bourbons, the bars you go to. If they go charge you $15 for an old fashioned or $20 for an old fashioned, you need to bring it in a glass like this, people. Take notes. Take notes. Take notes. Awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. What do you have here?
We have 2 different bourbons,
Okay.
2 different gins, and a vodka is what we have with us today.
Awesome. So can I taste the bourbon, please?
Absolutely. I have 2 different bourbons with me today.
Okay.
I have our Founding Fox, which is our bestseller and signature brand.
Okay.
It is 4% on the rye. And then we have this one, which is our Shakertown, and it is 21 on the rye. This is actually a fundraiser for Shakertown that's outside of Bowling Green. They had a distillery in the 1920s, and so this is part of a fundraiser that's going to help them rebuild that distillery in that area.
Okay, good deal. So if you buy something like that bottle, you have a fundraiser, some profits goes back to their organization.
That is
awesome,
true.
awesome.
Yes.
So, hey, people, if you see this bottle, remember, if you purchase it, you are donating to a good cause. But we are going to try the Founding Fox because if you've been following my channel, you know that I like my bourbon starting at 100 proof. So let's try that one. For sure.
Now, one of the cool things about our distillery is part of the farm that it's on used to be owned by George Washington back when Kentucky was part of Virginia.
Okay.
So just a kind of a fun fact.
Yeah.
And so our Founding Fox brand comes from the stories that we've heard from George Washington and his fox hunting and feeding the foxes.
That's the good thing about bourbon and whiskey.
Absolutely.
The history behind it, because I did not know that. So thank you for that.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for that.
We've been around since before the term rooster even existed.
Okay.
So been around since the 1800s. So we've got 5 great whiskeys here.
Okay.
Part of our core 4 lineup, including our flagship straight bourbon.
Okay.
We've got our small batch bourbon. That's a blend of only 12 barrels. So when we say small, we mean small.
Okay.
We've got our straight rye here, and then we've got our Kentucky Double Oak, 10-year Double Oak there.
Awesome.
We also have something really fun today, just for the festival. It's a Bourbon on the Banks single barrel exclusive here. So it's cask strength, just over 7 years old. Comes in at 130 proof, but it does not drink as hot as you would expect. So it's a damn good one that you can only find here at the festival today.
Definitely trying that one.
You got it.
Thank
I got
you. Y'all come on up. Don't let me. Yeah. Come on up and show it.
Single barrel?
Good deal.
You got it.
What's your handle or whatever?
A little old fashioned. I love old fashioned cocktails. I just put a little in front of it, so it's a little old fashioned.
There you go. And again, 130 proof, but it does not drink nearly as hot as you would expect from that.
Are y'all selling that one?
We are. Yep.
All right.
So that one's going for 95 today, and you can only get it today. We're down to the last 6 cases of it.
Got
So
you.
it's going quick.
Got you.
What do you think?
Yes.
Right?
You know, just because.
Yeah.
Just because you can only get that here at Bourbon on the Banks, I'm definitely going to pick up a bottle.
I got you. Absolutely.
And I'll put to you 170 cents.
Well, first off, you know, Bespoken's famous for our safe finishes and stuff. So these are two great rye whiskeys. We do a yearly release called the Epic. We're on Saga 2 right now for this year. So this first one was last year's, and it was a Cabernet, tequila, rum, and Pinot Noir finish, which a lot of moving parts, but I gotta say blends very well together. And then we came out with Saga 2 just a couple weeks ago, and it's a port and apple cider finish, which, you know, I actually just had a gentleman say, you know, when you get all these crazy finishes, you start getting into cigar blend territory, and I think absolutely on par. These go great with a good cigar, but they're also just good sippers if you really like rye whiskey. And then festival exclusive, we have a 10-year-old Barton barrel, and it's finished in ice wine Riesling from Canada, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I think, you know, it gives you the creamy, smooth, sweet contrast with like a higher rye bourbon. This has been, you know, the best seller of the festival so far, but you know, Bespoken, that's what we're about, making funky finishes, you know, getting outside the box, and you know, this is just a great example of, you know, that kind of stuff that we do here.
Definitely go try that one, considering you can only get that here at Bourbon on the Banks.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is festival exclusive. So.
Okay, good deal. Let's try that one. For sure.
Obviously, events are so wonderful, but bourbon societies are so much more easy.
And do you know the proof of this one?
No, we don't.
All right, well, let's guess it.
Okay.
I'd love for you to tell me.
Okay, we're going to try to see if we can figure out the proof on this bottle. Now, I haven't seen or heard of this brand before, but we're going to try it out today. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried this or if you have this on your shelf.
In Ohio, Canada, Iceland.
Now, trying to figure out the proof. It does not smell like it's a higher proof bourbon. It does not. So if I had to guess from the nose, I'm going to guess 100 proof, because it smells like it's going to be a lower proof bottle. But let's put it to the palate and let's see. And again, from the palate, you get some sweet notes, but it does not seem like it's going to be a higher proof bottle. But if you've been following my channel, you know that I've been wrong plenty of times. But if I'm going to guess, I would say this is drinking right at 105. 105. Let's see.
First off, I got to drink it with you, which was a pleasure. So that was great. It's actually 131.6.
No.
So much higher than actually a lot of people have suspected. I've done this little game with people all day. But that's just the beautiful thing about finishes like that stuff, and the ice wine, how creamy and smooth it is.
Finishing bourbon's really popular. We specialize in beers, so let's do beer finished bourbon.
Awesome.
Our beer makes bourbon better.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
You've tried the honey ale finish?
Oh yeah, that was
sweet,
great.
Definitely light.
That was great.
You like dark beer? We got stout finish.
Awesome.
Our bourbon barrel stout beer is one of our most popular.
Okay.
Now we got a bourbon for it. You got a glass?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is going to be a 90 proof?
90 proof. Mash bill is 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley.
And this is going to be this one right here.
4 to 6 years old on the age, 90 proof. Maybe about 3 to 6 months in the beer barrel.
Not bad.
We'll take it.
Yeah, not bad.
It's actually the same mash bill as the honey. It's just a different finish. Same. We have our brown ale finish too.
Okay. And I'm a brown ale fan.
There we go. Perfect. Gotcha. So again, same mash bill, 70-21-9. It's just a different beer finish.
70-21-9.
After you drink, I'll tell you some notes we like to say on it.
I like that one better.
I did too.
Yeah, I like that one better, for sure.
If you didn't know the stout, if you only had the stout, that's good. I say kind of chocolate, graham crackery, coffee.
Way better.
And this is actually, these two, we actually have matching beers on.
Okay.
So we can, in our core lineup, we can 2 beers that pair with these really good.
Okay, good deal. So basically you say you have 2 beers that pairs with this product?
So we do have the walnut brown ale in a can, and we have our bourbon barrel stout in a can.
Okay.
So side by side, they go good together.
Good deal. And then we have a rye.
Yep. It is a 95.5 rye. It's
95
an English mild ale finish.
I love old-fashioned cocktails.
Gotcha.
So a rye, you're supposed to put it in old fashions, but I put anything in my old fashions.
I got you.
But let me try the rye.
Yes, sir. There you go.
I'm finding today that rye is pretty polarizing. People either love it or they want nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
This actually was thieved yesterday from our location on Whiskey Row in Louisville. So we have a thieving program there where you can thieve it. So they thieved it and they bottled it yesterday.
Okay.
And so this is barrel proof. It's 116.1. So it came from our distillery.
Where I'm from, you cannot get these different selections of Buzzer Roost.
Right.
So I just want to let my subscribers know that they do have different kind of Buzzer Roost. You might not see it on your shelf at your local liquor store, but they do have different types of Buzzer Roost, so they have to look for it. But let's try it. Let's try it out.
Yeah, would you like to try this one?
I think I had that one.
Okay.
Which one you suggest?
Well, I mean, they're all fantastic, to be honest. This is an LTO.
Okay.
And this was a collaboration between our former master distiller,
Okay.
Ethan, and his father, who is an executive at the cooperage that we use, Independence Day. And so this will not be released probably again, but it's fantastic. The second barrel on this is a wave stave.
Awesome. I love to try something that people can get.
So there are some, you might find it in store. What state did you say you're from?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Tennessee? Okay,
Yes.
I'm not familiar with the distribution in Tennessee, but it's, it came out last year, so I'm not sure if you can find it there.
I've been to tons of liquor stores in Tennessee, the Tennessee area, and I haven't seen that Pacific Bourbon anywhere.
Yeah.
So I know it's not available where I'm from.
Yes.
So it is a pleasure to actually taste this one right here. Okay, Bluegrass.
Our flagship product is our toasted oak bourbon.
Okay.
75% yellow corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. It's bottled at 100 proof, aged at least 5 years, and finished at least 30 days in a heavily toasted barrel.
Awesome.
And we have a single barrel version of that.
Okay.
This one particular one is 117 proof.
Okay.
Then we have what we are known for, our blue corn bourbon. This, 75% blue corn, 21% wheat,
Okay.
4% malted barley.
So you're known for that one.
Yes, it's like a cult following for this. We only get about 6 barrels a year. We sell out each spring and fall. We put out 3 barrels each time.
Okay, so people are actually looking for
They're
it.
looking for this. They are
Awesome.
shopping for this and trying to get a hold of all they can.
Good deal. Good deal.
Right.
So
So bottled
definitely.
in bond, 7-year-old.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely go try that one.
Then we have a Elkwood Reserve 11-year-old, finished 7 months in that Spanish oak barrel.
Okay.
Adds little caramel and cinnamon with a little different wood tone in there.
Awesome.
And then we have our 18-year-old single barrel.
Okay. 18-year-old single barrel right here. Good deal. So let's try the one people actually are looking for.
Little backstory on that. We
Okay.
actually, on campus, we grow all of our own blue corn
Okay.
on campus. We plant it, harvest it, combine it, just put it in the silo. First of next month, we'll actually start cooking with it.
So that's good to know. You actually grow your own blue corn.
Every bit of it.
Good deal. Good deal. And this is what we're going to try here today. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried this one. 7-year-old, let's go.
Single barrel that we picked out, it's our regular product, but it's a single barrel
Okay.
picked out for the festival.
Okay.
And these are distillery releases. You can't find them anywhere but here.
Okay.
This is a peated rye. This rye goes into a Scotch barrel at the end of its life.
Okay.
This is a 2-grain bourbon. It's 90% corn and 10% malted barley.
Okay.
And you can only buy them here or at our distilleries.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can only buy these here or at the distillery.
And this is only at the festival.
I'm leaving Bourbon on the Banks. There we go. Come on in here. Hey, how we doing? There we go. Did y'all have a good time? Good time. Good deal. Good deal. Awesome. Good deal. Thank you for that. Next year, I'm definitely going to come down and experience. Hey, come on in. Come on in.
No, it's a great event.
Oh, awesome. Let's go. A little old-fashioned YouTube. You got it. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good time?
Yes.
Good deal. Great time. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. You get to experience new people, new bourbon, and it's a great experience. Hey, how we doing? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at here.
Bourbon on the Banks, baby.
Oh, Bourbon on the Banks, a little old-fashioned YouTube. Check it out. Yes, sir. All right, appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all had a good time? Good, awesome. I'm leaving Bourbon on the Banks here in Kentucky. My first bourbon festival ever. And let me tell you, I had a great time.